Welcome back, everybody. We are picking up where we left off, starting off filling in these holes since I'm not using the same hardware.
Hey everyone, real quick, I just admittedly wanted to talk about how I'm pretty bad at wearing eye protection when it comes to spraying paint. The goggles I had just didn't really fit with the mask I had, so I figured in order to be sure I wear my eye protection as well, which I know a lot of flippers aren't doing when they should. What I did is go ahead and upgrade to one of these full face masks so that I can be sure anytime I'm protecting my breathing, I'm also going to be protecting my eyes anytime I'm spraying, because it is quite important. So just thought I'd share that. Let's get to it.
So with my eyes, ears, nose, and mouth all protected, I went ahead and moved on to the chairs and started spraying those down in a primer. With all the different pieces and nooks and crannies on these, it was a bit hard to get complete coverage. Once those were sufficiently covered, I moved them aside and started working on the filing cabinet, similarly spraying this down in a primer. Doing this highlighted some of the wood grain showing through, so I switched over to my roller. That way I could get all those wood grains filled in. I then masked up the bottom and started spraying on the dark color for the top, and then switched over to the bottom portion and sprayed the primary color on the bottom. This was about 3 coats of each color. I then added a protective coat, and once that was dry, I used this jig to line up my holes for the new hardware. I used this punch tool to mark where I'm going to be drilling the holes, and then drilled in each of the drawers. Thankfully, the jig locks, so all I have to do is lay it on the other drawer once it's set, and then I can install the hardware. Switching back over to the chairs, I flipped them upside down to make painting the bottoms of them a lot easier. I'm using a custom mixed slate gray color. I then flipped the chairs over once that was dry and sprayed all the top-facing surfaces. The spray was a lot more concentrated, so I really only needed about 2 coats for this. I then used a brush to coat the entire chairs in spar urethane. This will help protect them from the elements since they will be outside. And here again we have the before. It's hard to tell, but the white paint was peeling and the wood was cracking, and the file cabinet was just pretty plain. And after, we have a file cabinet that now matches the desk and some fully restored chairs. As always, thank you all for watching. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, follow, or subscribe, and see you in the next one.